What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Let's see. So we're gonna get on Dallas Cowboys news. Okay, why did I do that? Being dumb tonight. So you got the Commanders this week. Apparently Trayvon Diggs got a concussion. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he slept on some butter. No, I'm just kidding. I hope he's okay. I'm not gonna read into how it doesn't matter if he's not gonna be able to go. I saw Tom Downey's video earlier about trading George Pickens for defense. I understand that. You've got Lamb, Flournoy is starting to come along. Tolbert is okay. You've got Turpin. I like Cropper, Jalen Monroe Cropper. I liked him the last couple years. Of course, I also liked Lance Lenore all those years ago. I liked Andre Holmes. Raymond Radway, if anybody remembers him from the Tony Romo era. I liked Isaiah Stanback some. Sam Hurd. Always liked Miles Austin. He finally blew up, but then injuries caught up with him. I feel like 2011 we should have traded Miles Austin and kept Laurent Robbins. I think he was the better player, a younger player. But it is what it is. I liked Blake Jarwin, but he could never stay healthy. And I understand the want to trade George Pickens. And you got CeeDee Lamb, you can draft another receiver next year. But why not just go ahead and sign him to an extension now? And you can even do it like 2 or 3 years. Say, look, we'll put a clause in there. If you hit this goal by a year, 1.5, 2 years, we can renegotiate it. Give him a little bit of leeway. Give him some incentive to outperform the contract. And keep that offense going so when the defense supposedly gets fixed, you get a new coordinator, Al Harris, somebody, Brian Flores, whoever, and you get some more pieces, young pieces, maybe some free agents and rework some things. Maybe you trade Trayvon Diggs. I hate to do it, but if I'm going to trade somebody, I think Bland's the better corner at this point. Diggs can't stay healthy. If you can get some value from Diggs, second or third round pick, get that value now before you end up getting no value in a year or two. Trade him in his contract and try to get a smaller defense, a young defensive player, maybe an unknown guy that you see potential in. I like Kalen Carson. I like some of the younger corners we have. You got Siobhan Revel. Trade Diggs. He's 27. He'll be 28 next year. You know, I don't want to trade Trayvon Diggs, but at the same time, if you're going to trade a player, I would not trade George Pickens. Because in a couple years, Lamb's going to be 28. Pickens is going to be 26. When Lamb starts to get older and he's already getting hurt some more, if he continues down that path, then you have Pickens to take over and maybe groom a young receiver. And Pickens can only get better. I mean, you saw how good Megatron was. And you can keep Lamb. You've got Lamb under contract. Maybe you try to trade Ryan Flournoy if he has a great breakout season by the end of the season. Well, you'll have to trade him before November. So that's probably not going to happen. Or maybe somebody sees him, likes him, and you have him on the active roster. Say, hey, I'll trade you this for this young defensive player. Jalen Tolbert, maybe somebody likes him. Trade him for this defensive player. I would not trade 2 first rounds or a first round for Trey Hendrickson. I would love to have him. But I feel like a second and maybe a second next year and maybe a receiver or Sam Williams or something or whatever. That's what I would do. Because you got Trayshawn Holden. So maybe what I would do if I wanted to trade, if I wanted to get Hendrickson, say, look, Cincinnati, we'll give you a second round pick, late second round next year. We'll give you Jalen Tolbert, and we'll give you Sam Williams. Because there's no guarantee Shamar Stewart's going to work out. No guarantee Sam Williams is, but at least you have some depth and you got a guy with some experience. Ain't like he's having a breakout season, you're going to have to pay him a ton of money. But I'm using those first round picks next year and all, and other things to trade for other picks, stockpile picks, defense heavy, even draft a young quarterback to sit behind Prescott for 2 or 3 years, 4 years, whatever, barring injury. It might be longer than that. And maybe at least develop a good backup. And then maybe by the time Dak's ready to retire, you draft your future. Because it ain't Joe Milton. You know what? Even better, I just saw that. How about this? We'll give you Joe Milton, Sam Williams, and a second round pick. Or a third. How about a third Sam Williams and Joe Milton? Because it ain't like Joe Milton's going to play any better than Dak Prescott. I mean, come on. How y'all feel now that it's the clown that we're simping for Joe Milton? You simped for Joe Milton. How you feel now? Dak's having one of his best years. He doesn't play defense. And like Tom Downey said, and I floated out there to trade Lamb or Pickens. If I was going to trade one, I'd probably trade Lamb, the older player. But I wouldn't want to trade either one of them. Because that's a good problem to have. You get 2 stud receivers. You got a stud tight end. And hopefully a stud running back. And 2 young running backs behind him that you got under contract for 3 to 4 years. So you shouldn't have to worry about the running back position too much. You're still working on the offensive line. Guyton has his ups and downs. Hopefully that resolves itself by the end of this year. And he's really solidified himself as a left tackle of the future. Booker's your bookend guard, as well as Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, and might take Nathan Thomas and put him on the right side. Try him at the right side, compete with Steele. Maybe you trade Terrence Steele. Maybe you kick Guyton to right tackle. I hate to do that. I'd rather play him at left tackle, but he might be a right tackle. He's had some struggles at left tackle. Or maybe you think about drafting another tackle in the 3rd or 4th round. Because to be honest, we've had, 2 first-rounders? 3 first-rounders work out on the offensive line. Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and Travis Frederick. Ron Leary was an undrafted free agent. Doug Free was a late-round pick. Jeremy Parnell was a late-round pick. Now, Lyle Collins was an undrafted free agent. He was projected to be a first-rounder, but he was undrafted. Lyle Collins. I mean, what? Just saying. So, we've done super well. Look at Phil Acosta back in the Romo days. Just saying. We've done very well. So, I floated that idea in another video about trading Pickens or trading Lamb. And it was just an idea. But the way this defense is played, there's no need to blow up. I agree with Tom Downey. There's no need to blow up a good thing to try to fix a horrible thing. Start on that next year. Find some good quality free agents. Try to make some deals and wheels and deals and all. And look, maybe Peyton Turner comes back this week or next. I gotta look at the injury report, and he balls out. Do I think so? No. Didn't see it with the Saints, but who knows? We still got some guys coming back. So, it is what it is at this point. I don't know how much you're going to fix it. Maybe we at least get to middle of the road. But, I don't know. I think the main issue, too much zone and off coverage. It reminds me of 2013 with Monty Kiffin trying to create the Tampa 2 with man coverage and pressure guys, and it just doesn't work. We didn't have the guys that fit that, and it didn't work. And we got blown to pieces multiple times that year. Reminds me of the Bengals last year. Win a game, lose a game. Win a game, lose a game. I hope it's not, but that's what it looks like. But you can't blow a great thing up, especially in the prime of Prescott's career. That would be like when Romo, Williams, Bryant, Witten, and Jarwin were going on a tear and just getting rid of them, trading them. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that in the comments? Let me know. Like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications. Once we hit 100, doing a free giveaway. Love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.